Boys, we got a problem. A big problem. G'day guys and welcome back to another episode. As you can see, the Sporty's not doing too well. So in this episode, we're going to tackle a few issues that we've got, as well as get on top of a few other things that didn't get done in the recent overhaul. If you haven't seen that, there's a few episodes, go find it. But we got an issue with the tank. Now, for those that have been on the channel for a while, you would have noticed this. It also smells a little bit fuely, but nothing to be concerned about. And that's right, the fuel tank that we picked up for an affordable price, I would say, no surprises, has a leak in it. So a lot of the times, a lot of these parts, especially this bike being such a Frankenstein build, there's a lot of parts that were picked up at a swap meet, online, Facebook Marketplace and so on. So, and the tank was no different. It was picked up secondhand. The tank's probably 30, 40 years old and it has been cut up a heap of times. So while I was working on something, I did notice a bit of a fuely smell, and it turns out that the tank did actually have a leak in it. So bit of a worry. I thought it might have been something I did with the petcock. I did put new gaskets in it. I may not have tightened it up too correct, whatever, but it turns out the tank does have a leak in it. Not the end of the world. I got a bunch of people around me that specialize in this type of stuff, so we'll get them to look at it and go from there. But also something we'll be doing is also the brakes. As you can see, we got no brakes at the moment. So by the end of this video, hopefully we'll have this bike buttoned up. The next few days are looking beautiful, and I do want to get this done and out ripping. So hopefully by the end of this video, this bike will be out and about, cutting laps. So let's rip in. Now, as you can already see, I've ripped the tank off, and there's a few other things that I did want to get on top of as well. So something I didn't have time to do during the overhaul was change out a few of the fuel lines. They are pretty old, and with that new tank that I'm putting on, the petcock was in a different spot. So those fuel lines were also pretty much maxed out. So I will be picking up some more fuel lines for this as well, and also getting on top of the brakes. And then from there, pretty much, yeah, should be ready to go. Now also, I've just made a call to one of the boys up in Sydney. So he's gonna squeeze me in to get this tank fixed up. So let's jump in the car and go for a road trip. It's a new day, and this morning we're off to Sydney to get that tank looked at. So there's only one person that I trust with the tank, and you'll see who it is when we get there. But it's a bright and early start. It's currently, 6:30 in the morning. Not too much traffic, which is good, so it shouldn't hold us up too much. Fingers crossed we can get that tank sorted out today and get it put back on the bike as soon as possible. It is Friday morning, so hopefully we can have it ripping for the weekend. Cut! Go time.
Who's this? Girlfriend's Instagram?
That's my life.
You know what free labour's like. Morning, brother. How you doing?
How are you?
Good, man. Good to see you.
You too.
Showtime. That is sick, eh?
Yeah.
As you can tell by now, we're with James at Spread Cheese, so we're going to get this tank sorted out and, yeah, see what you think. Looks
Check
sick,
her
eh?
out, eh? Yeah, it could be coming out of here.
Yeah.
Could be out
Because
of
I couldn't
there.
see any, like, it kind of just looked wet down here, but I don't know. You obviously done this a handful of times, so.
We'll check it out.
Yeah, you've been keeping busy.
Yeah. Well, it's been 3 years.
Shit.
Yeah, that's not right here.
I got this, don't know if you need it or not.
No, we will use that.
Right.
So
Oh my god.
Stuff it. I thought that was almost matching fender then.
yeah, almost.
This is insane.
Especially when you got shit like the panhead getting built. Oh, this is Brett's bike, isn't it? Are we allowed to show that?
Yeah. Yeah, you can show.
Oh, the sissy. I was talking to him the other week about the sissy bar.
Yeah.
Oh, I seen you making this. So now I know it's for
Yeah.
Brett's bike.
That's for Brett.
He did mention the triple stack lights actually.
Yeah, it's gonna be for Sweet.
He doesn't f around, does he?
Nah, well, it was supposed to be a quick chuck this engine into this bike.
Neck minute.
Next minute, you know, it's oh shit, the engine needs a rebuild. So
Shit.
rebuild the engine, and then as it goes in, then it's all clean and nice.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's I want to build the mad
Just
pipes that I
escalates.
want, and let's do a sissy. Well, let's do a crazy sissy.
Is he going full send on this like he did with his panhead?
Well, it wasn't the goal,
That's just where it's ended up.
but
Man, look at this. That's
yeah,
sick.
his pan, he's not.
It's got some good lines on it too. Yeah, this is beautiful.
Yeah, it's got that kind of.
Easy Rider style.
Yeah, but it almost looks hand drawn. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? With the lines
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the seat and
He likes that kind of like David Mann
yeah,
sort of style.
yeah, real.
No, it's cool, man. Shop's looking good.
Yeah.
Kind of, it's got the same feel as the last shop, just condensed, I think.
Cool. I reckon it's leaking from there.
Okay.
So, what we're gonna do is use a bit of Big Blue.
You have it. Oh, this is the first look
Yeah,
at it, is
yeah.
it? Oh.
Oh yeah. It's doing the morning after piss. No, it's not leaking there. Alright, my prediction was wrong.
What it looked like could be possibly.
Could be down here. There you go, look at that.
Oh.
Okay, so we got something.
I feel like,
It's in a pretty good spot for you though.
yeah, that's good. It's better if I was worried it was this mount, because it looks like that has been
Fuck with.
added or modified or something. So we can just wipe these bubbles off and see where the tunnel of the tank and the top shell meet. I feel like there has been a tab on there. Someone's probably ground it off, but it's just the grinding has just gone into the
Hit a little
seam
air pocket or
area.
something.
So look, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think that's best case scenario.
It's easy for us to fix, and see how it's inert.
Yeah. Sketchy.
Not the noise you want to hear when welding a tank.
No, scary.
That's good.
Jeez, we're almost out of Big Blue.
Hell yeah, steak, spread cheese could squeeze us in. Oh shit, there's the mic. How does shit that doesn't bounce always bounce so far? I don't know what just happened, but I'm currently driving on the wrong side of the road. Everyone from Sydney has probably done this a million times. Holy shit!
Oh my god, I hate this so much.
I'm currently on the wrong side of the road. I don't know what's going on. If there wasn't someone in front of me right now, I'd be wigging. But the lane all of a sudden just had dividers, and now I'm going into oncoming traffic. Oh, fuck, what do I do now? When's the breakfast talk on? Let's have a look. Breakfast talk, 26th of October. So we've got a bike event coming up, breakfast talk, 26th of October. We'll have a few tool rolls for it. So today we're in Sydney, one of our suppliers. We'll grab some suede. Wow. This should keep us going for a while. got the tank back in the workshop now, and as you can see, we got it all fixed up. So I got to hit that with a bit of etch primer and a few coats of black paint. And something I didn't really show during the rebuild was how crusty under this tank actually was. So this is an old tank, it's been modified 1,000 times, but how could you pass up a pretty cool paint job like this? So I'm going to get this fixed up, mounted to the tank. Then we got to move on to getting the brakes dialed in, and then should be good to rip. Alright, I got the tank in the paint booth now, so I've just hit it with a bit of etch primer, so I'll let that cure for an hour or so, and then hit it with the black paint, and then should be ready to go. Alright, we're back in the workshop now, and as I record this video, we will have these tees restocked. I'll also be doing these in a tank as well. We got something spicy coming up as well. There's something that you guys have been asking for a while now, which is a black long sleeve. So we do have something coming, a brand new design. It may even be a bit of a tribute to the Sporty. I might even be able to put it up on the screen here. So they are all now currently live on the website. But now let's get the tank fitted up, get those new hoses, get those brakes dealt with, and we should be ready to roll. Just picked up some new hose. That's the old one, that's our new one. This is all a bit perished and crusty, and also looks like I've pulled it off one of the jet skis as well. So we're going to replace that with a new one. Runs from this here all the way through the engine, twists around and to the tank. So let's get some clamps on it. What I think I might do is we might get the tank on first, just to see where that petcock does sit, and then we'll run this fuel line. So for now, it's just going to chill out there, and let's grab the tank and chuck it on. If you all seen the overhaul, you would have seen how much of a punish this was to mount. Actually, I think I cut out all the punishing look, but did we get a swish first go? Oh, we're joking. That looks pretty good. How's she look? Also, I don't think I've mentioned as well, I've also gone and twisted these down. The thing with Harley bars is you have that dimple underneath where it doesn't allow you to rotate the electronics and brake and clutch that far, but I was able to loosen them, twist them down. So that's also done as well. But right now we'll grab the bolts and get this tank mounted. All right, because I've given these a lick of fresh paint, I'm going to go make up some leather washers just so we don't scratch anything. They're available on the website, so you can go check that out, and then we'll get this tank on. Okay, so I've just made up a few of these little washers, so we'll get them mounted up and see how she looks. Okay, so we'll leave that loose for now, and then we'll try and get these front bolts mounted up. She's close, but she's hitting on something. Okay, so everything seemed to have lined up pretty good. So we've got some 1/2-inch bolts we need to chuck on. Everything looks good, so I'll tighten them up. Ah, you dog. Alright, so I've got those two front bolts buttoned up. Move on to this back one. Boom, boom. So we got those on, now we'll move on to the fuel line. So from down under the carby, run it up through there, and then we can see that petcock on the other side. So we got the fuel in there, everything looks good, there's nothing leaking at the moment. So I might kick it in the guts, and fingers crossed we got no more fuel leaks. I just recorded a whole success video and wasn't even recording. So just bumped the revs up, and yeah, sounds pretty good. So I might see how it runs once it's warmed up a little bit. But as far as I know, there doesn't look to be any other leaks, which is a good thing. All right, it's been a few days now, and that's because we've been waiting on this. So pretty much any time I've done the brakes on any of the bikes, you could just do the crack and bleed sort of system. You all know that. Because this bike is an absolute Frankenstein, that system isn't working. So I've had to jump online and pick up a brake bleeder, I guess. I'm sure it's got a different name, but so we're going to have to unbox this. Hopefully it's the right thing, and get these brakes sorted, because it gets a little bit sketchy at the moment, running no brakes. So it's a beautiful day out. It's a Friday morning. I want to get this all buttoned up to get ripping for the weekend. So let's unbox this and get the brakes sorted. Now this is something I've never used before, and rather than read the instructions, we're just going to wing it. But so far everything looks pretty good. So I don't know if I filmed or not, but I've put all new brake pads in and also put a new nipple on because the last one was pretty thrashed. Not going to lie, I'm actually feeling pretty confident about all this. Now all of this was only $20 delivered, so I don't know how the f they do that. But if this works, we'll be ripping in the next 10 minutes. Might build a bit of pressure, I guess. Okay, it's building pressure. So we got no leaks. We might just start there, I guess, and see what happens. So far, I got the cap off the reservoir. I'm going to crack this, and we're just going to see what happens. Okay, so that's the nipple crack. Let's pull the brake lever in. There we go. I think we've done it. I'm not sure if you can see on camera, but you can see all the old stuff down the bottom and then the new stuff coming in at the top. So far so good. I'm not sure if, I haven't given it a test or anything yet, but if there's ever been a tool or anything that I wish I'd just purchased earlier, it was one of those. So I've got it all buttoned up. Brakes feel fine. I've still got to take it for a rip, but I don't want to show you how I bloody bleed the brakes on the Goldwing, but it's a mission. So for 20 bucks, jump on eBay, grab yourself one. But yeah, so for now, I think I might clean it up. And then potentially, this is the first rip it's had in, I think, over a month since we discovered that leak in the tank. So do a quick brake check. About as shit as they always were. So I've messed around with a few things with this bike over the past sort of few weeks. So I'm slowly just remembering now the things that I've messed with. So one of those things was the clutch and front brake lever. I twisted them forward, which feels good. I also adjusted the gear lever. So what I found was when I was one of the boys, when I was shifting down, it was actually hitting the foot peg, not fully engaging. Mustn't have been that much of an issue. I never sort of felt anything different, but while I was sort of under the bike, you notice a lot of these few little things. So We haven't had a whole lot of sunny days up until now, so everyone's out and about enjoying it. It's also whale season, so the whales are absolutely cranking up and down the coast at the moment. But at the moment, everything feels so good. The clutch feels good, the brakes are fine. Now anyone on new bikes will jump on this and just probably think the bike's going to completely fall apart, but this is probably the most dialed the bike's been in probably years. Anytime I've had an issue, I kind of just dodgy fix it on the spot, but it's never actually been pulled down and just had everything addressed at once. So it's it feels nice. First time running the bars, new risers, the engine's not leaking from the pull down we did. Brakes are being messed with, not to mention a whole new look as well. So big shout out to everyone that helped out on this one as well. Laurie at USA Motorcycles, as well as James at Spread Cheese for getting that tank fixed up. Bikes are always a good excuse to go and hang out with people you generally don't get to see too often, and this bike has been perfect for that. So a big shout out to you boys, and I think for the rest of the day, you know what I'll be doing. Woo! Hope you enjoyed this video, and coming up I've got a big ride down to Victoria with a few of the boys. So if you enjoy Harley content, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.